Hello everybody and welcome to Genesee Community College, the nightcap. Batavia taking on Attica, the final of 4 contests here at GCC for the Batavia Lions Club Pete Arras Memorial Boys Basketball Tournament. It's been a fun afternoon and night of hardwood action. Leroy, Oakfield, Alabama, and Notre Dame, your winners thus far. Leroy awaiting the winner of this game in the large school final. The small school final will be played between Oakfield, Alabama, and Notre Dame on Thursday at 7 p.m., followed by the large school final at 9 p.m. So before we get too deep into tonight's broadcast, once again, my name is Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News, here to take you through tonight's action. But before we get started, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with our scoreboard sponsor, and that is, of course, Casella Waste. Casella, your #1 service provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Whether you're looking for great rates on local waste removal at your house or roll-off service for your place of business, call Casella Waste and check out their great local rates. Casella, your #1 provider, always putting your waste to work. 308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Yasis Trucking and Construction, Excavating and Paving, 6956 Byron Holly Road in Byron. Yasis, when you need a paving or excavation service contract in the Byron and Batavia, New York area, there's only one company that goes above and beyond to fulfill all your excavation, septic, paving, and snow removal need, and that is Yasis Trucking and Construction. Founded in 1988, Yasis offers valuable knowledge gained from over 33 years of experience in the industry. At Yasis Trucking and Construction, they are insured and bonded and have proven to be a resource to architects, homeowners, and other customers throughout the area. Call them today to see what Yasis can do for you. 548-5014. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower. And they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Excuse me. Fourth game of the night. Throat getting a little dry, but of course, Empire Tractor. Check out their website, empiretractor.com, or visit in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds. That's on Route 5 in Batavia. Lastly, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop, serving lunch, dinner, homemade desserts, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft custard, and wine slushies. Check out Sweet Betty's on their Facebook page for daily specials. Open every day except Tuesdays. Happy holidays from Sweet Betty's. And we pause for a moment as we listen to public address announcer Paul Spiata introduce each team involved in tonight's contest.
Now let's introduce tonight's starting lineups. First for Attica, which will be listed on the guest side of the scoreboard. And starting with number 0, Tyler Strong. Next up, number 1, Simon Lamorelli. Number 4, Brandon DeVore. Number 21, Luke George. And number 44, Cole Harding.
Attica is coached by Rob Crowley, former standout athlete for the Blue Devils. Near 1,000-point scorer, so Coach Crowley, longtime coach here at Attica, does a nice job, and he'll be taking on Buddy Brasky's Batavia Blue Devils. Rashad Christie, the first player introduced for Batavia.
Number 11, Esteban Levesque. Number 23, Sawyer Seigerling. Number 30, Tanner Mountain. And number 25, Carter
And there you have it. The Batavia Blue Devils taking on the Attica Blue Devils here at GCC. Once again, my name is Alex Brasky here for the Batavia Daily News. Proud to be bringing you tonight's action. Should be an exciting matchup between these two teams. Both looking to get back on track with a win here this evening. So we'll let you know what happened thus far here today. Leroy, winner over Roy Hart in the first matchup of the day to advance to the large school final, followed by a win for Oakfield, Alabama over Elba to advance to the small school final. And then joining Oakfield, Alabama in the small school final will be Notre Dame following their victory over Alexander. So now Batavia and Attica. One winner left to be had and one loser left to be had. Attica with the opening possession of tonight's game. And immediately taken away, it's Carter McFarland's in transition. Batavia on the board. And you can't put the ball up for grabs like that into the passing lanes with this Batavia team. The speed and athleticism, the calling card for Buddy Brasky's group. Not much size to be had with this team, but they can run and gun with the best of them. They can also shoot from the perimeter, so a challenge certainly for Attica here tonight, despite Batavia's 1-4 record. But a big answer for Attica, a three-pointer for Simon Lamparelli, and Attica has the 3-2 lead here, 40 seconds into the game. Lamparelli, one of the top players for this Attica team under Coach Crowley. As Sawyer Seiberling heaves one up, no good, and Cole Harding secures the rebound. Harding with it on the wing, looking for his man inside. That's Luke George, kicks it right back out to Brandon Dufour, who knocks down the three. Attica showing great range in the early going. Two straight three-pointers, one from Lamparelli, one from George. And Attica out in front in the early going, ahead by 4. Short corner for Tanner Mountain. He almost threw it away, but eventually it goes to Estevan Lovett. And a foul called. Batavia will keep it underneath. So Attica, impressive in the early going. On the offensive end, a couple of three-pointers. As Batavia looks to answer. Seiberling for 3. 0 for 2 in the early going is Seiberling. Rebound by Tyler Strong. And he got it away to Harding. Up the floor come but the Blue Devils. Strong from the short corner. No good. And Carter McFarland chases it down for Batavia. Here comes Batavia. McFarland kicks it to Christie. Right back to McFarland. Inside to Lovett. Now inside to Mountain. Falling away in the push called on Strong. That will send Mountain to the line for 2 shots. Mountain can't get the shooter's roll there as it rattles out. 0 for 1 from the line. Mountain makes 1 of 2. Batavia within 3. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Batavia trying to get into it on the bench. And a lot of contact there before George shuffled his feet. So that's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Mountain. No, the foul is on Rashad Christie. Lobbed into Strong. To the corner for 3. No good from Dufour. But the loose ball goes to the Blue Devils. Harding for 3 now, no good. And Lovett in there with the rebound. Here comes Batavia. Christie down the lane, rejected. Strong defense inside from Luke George, but the travel on the other end from Lamparelli. So 5:31 remaining in the opening frame. Attica playing very well thus far. Been impressive. Attica struggled in the early going. There's no question about it. As has Batavia, but Attica certainly looking better than its record in the early going. A rebound in there from Seiverling out to Carter McFallens. McFallens down the lane, hanging, but he can't get the finish. And rebounded by Attica. 5 minutes to go now here in the opening frame. Deep three, and it's good! Attica ahead by 6. Simon Lamparelli, his second three-pointer of the game. Attica mighty hot in the early going from range. Love it. From the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Harding. Here comes Attica now. Strong for 3, no good. And a box out there, drawing the foul from Christie, and Strong a little too aggressive on the rebound, and he's whistled for the foul. So Adam Bukowski will check in for Strong. Batavia looks to cut into this 6-point early deficit. Seiverling around to McFallens, inside to Lovett. Great ball movement from Batavia, but Mountain couldn't finish the possession. 4:15 remaining in this first quarter. DeFore over to Harding. Spin move to get near the lane, and now a nice move to get to the rack. George on the rebound, up and back in. Luke George gives Attica an early 8-point lead. The Blue Devils' size too much for Batavia in the early going, along with their shooting from the perimeter. Another good possession from Batavia, and Seiverling knocks it down. Big jumper from Sawyer Seiverling cuts Attica's lead down to 5. Batavia needed that. George at the high post, DeFore for 3. No good. McFallens leading the break. Christie with it in the corner now. And right back out to McFallens. Right back to Christie. Right back to McFallens. Over to Seiverling. Side to Lovett. Out to Seiverling for 3. Short. Here comes Attica. DeFore, the bounce pass inside to Lamparelli, and looks like McFallens will be whistled for the foul there. Checking in for Batavia is Sheldon Seiverling, and he'll come on for Lovett. Harding inbounds to Lamparelli. Bukowski from the elbow, no good. And the long rebound goes to Harding. And he knocks it down. 7-point lead for Attica now. As if you're Batavia, you gotta find a body on those long rebounds. Can't stand and watch. 7-point lead for Attica now. 2:20 remaining in the first. Seiverling, another good look, but he's off the mark. Christie out to McFallens. Thought about the 3, instead takes one dribble, heaves it up, no good. Seiverling flying in, knocks it out of bounds off Batavia. Batavia has been ice cold in the early going, and on the other side, Attica red hot. So a sub comes on for Attica. Alex Barrett now in the ball game. Harding over to Lamparelli for 3. Off the back iron. Follins Over to Cyberling. Thought better of the three this time around. Christie now inside to Mountain. Mountain right back out to Cyberling. Over to McFollins. Down the lane. Puts it up and in. Big bucket from Carter McFollins. Leads down to 5. So Batavia hanging in there, but Attica has been in control in the early going. Size and hot shooting has been the story for Coach Crowley's bunch. And that time, Lamparelli threw it away. Batavia needs more of that. Some swarming defense, creating turnovers if they hope to take this one home. And on the other end, you can't turn it over like that. Lamparelli in transition, easy, does it, and Attica adds to its lead. It's back to 7. Cyberling, Christie, around the horn of McFollins. Mountain in the short corner, knocks it down. Good jumper from Mountain. Attica slowing things down. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bukowski in the corner. And McFollins takes the charge. So 14 seconds remaining in this first quarter. A big, big defensive play from McFollins to get Batavia an extra possession here with time winding down and the second quarter approaching. 5-point deficit for Batavia. Looks like they'll go isolation with McFollins. McFollins kicks it to Cyberling for 3. No good. Rebound to DeFore. And a great quarter from Attica comes to a close. They have a 5-point lead over Batavia. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Casella Waste. Casella will save your business time and money on trash and recycling services. Affordable and reliable local service, containers of all sizes, and free delivery of those containers. Casella, 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Yas's Trucking and Construction, Excavating and Paving. 6956 Byron Holly Road, Byron, New York, 585-548-5014. Empire Tractor, we're here to help you grow. 5072 East Main Street in Batavia, 585-343-1822, EmpireTractor.com. And last but not least, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Betty at Sweet Betty's, 15main.com, 15 Main Street in Leroy, 585-502-6084. So it's a 5-point game to begin this second quarter of play. Batavia looking to work its way back. Attica strong in the early going on both ends of the floor. Nice ball movement there from Batavia with Lovett at the high post. Cyberling cold from 3-point range, but he'll continue to shoot it. As you see there, another miss. And it's rebounded by Lamparelli. To the high post for Barrett. Now it's Bukowski with it inside. Right back out to DeFore. Over to Lamparelli for 3. No good. Lovett will let that one go out of bounds. Here comes Cam McClinnick checking in for the first time tonight. As Cyberling will take a break. Sometimes when you're cold from the perimeter, a little break can kickstart things, clear your mind, come back in, and keep on shooting it. Shoot or shoot it, as they say. Mountain for 3. No good. Flying in for the rebound was Noah Wheeler. Lamparelli coast to coast. Couldn't get the finish, and Lovett is there for the rebound. Here comes McFollins. McFollins Out to McClintock. McClintock thought about a three. Now he'll reset. Love it at the high post. He almost turned it over, but able to get it back. And now this time Christie turns it over, and we're going the other way. So 6:40 to go here in this first half. It's a 5-point lead for Attica. Forgot to start the clock. My apologies. 3-ball. Good! Noah Wheeler. Attica is on fire. 3 different players have hit 3-pointers, and it's now an 8-point Attica lead. McClintock to the short corner for Mountain. McClintock with it again. Kicks it over to Christie. To Mountain now. Follins resets things, love it. Over to McClintock, looked like he traveled, no call, and it rattles around the rim and out. A lid on the basket for Batavia here in the early going. They cannot buy a bucket. Lamparelli at the top of the key. Over to Wheeler. Now Jeremiah Donahue with it. Gets it inside to Barrett, and he's fouled. Lobbed in, McClintock tried to get after it, but Wheeler comes up with it. Stops, pops, rattles out. Nice tough rebound inside, and Barrett's fouled. Attica has had more energy tonight. They've hustled more. They've been better on the boards. It's been all Attica here tonight. Barrett 0 for 1. 5:24 remains in the second. And that's a violation. So Barrett stepped over the line. That will negate the free throw. And now Batavia looking to get something going. 10 points, nearly 11 minutes into this game. Follins back to McClintock. Into the corner for Seiverling. Seiverling on the wing. McClintock back to Seiverling. Corner, love it. Don't love that as it's another miss for Batavia. Bouncing out to Bukowski. He handles the loose ball, kicks it over to DeFore for 3, no good. Another rebound for Wheeler, but that's a travel. Wheeler's been strong on the boards as Batavia calls for a timeout with 4:47 to play in the first half. Coach Brasky looking for answers as thus far there haven't been any answers to be had. So once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with our scoreboard sponsor, Casella Waste. Also, Yasis Trucking and Construction. Empire Tractor, we're here to help you grow. And Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. So here we go, 4:47. Attica in firm control of this one. McClintock over to McFollins, inside to Lovett. And McClintock travels. Not a good possession out of the timeout for the Blue Devils. Now the other Blue Devils. Attica takes back over. Donahue with it on the wing. Wheeler to DeFore. DeFore lobs it in. And the size of George wreaking havoc. Donahue for three. Everybody getting involved for Attica. You get a three. You get a three. Fourth player to knock down a three for Attica. Donahue puts Attica ahead by 11. Into the short corner for Mountain. Right back out to Seiberling. Now McClintock over to McFollins. McFollins, one dribbling up, no good. Batavia cannot buy a basket. Ice cold offensively. Strong from the high post. And conversely, Attica cannot miss. 13-point lead here in the first half. Love it at the high post. Corner from Mountain for three. No good. Rebound goes to Attica. Luke George on the rebound. Strong from the corner. No good. Seiberling on the rebound. McFollins hustles it up the floor. McFollins to McClintock and another travel. Disastrous performance here from Batavia in the early going. Donahue tried to get it in to George, but it's knocked away. Here come the Blue Devils now. Batavia. Love it. Back out to McFollins. McFollins inside to Mountain. Great look. And finally, Batavia ends the drought. My goodness, was that a lengthy drought for Batavia. They bring it back within 11 now. George looked like that was a travel, and it was. And a timeout called by Attica with 2:36 remaining in this first half. 11-point lead for Coach Crowley's group. And we'll be right back after a short break. So 2:36 remaining in this first half. Batavia looking for any semblance of momentum here, really. They have not been able to put the ball in the basket, and they've allowed Attica to control the action, knock down threes, get offensive rebounds, really do everything well. Carter McFollins, huge three-pointer out of the timeout, and that cuts it back down to 8. Batavia needs a stop here. DeFore. Up top to Lamparelli, and that one's tipped away out of bounds, but off of Batavia. 2:11 remains here in this first half. Inbounded to Strong. Right back to Harding for three. What a response. Harding has been fantastic tonight. Back to an 11-point game. McFollins looks inside to Lovett. Lovett, a nice take and a nice finish. Count it. Estevan Lovett. Gotta love it. And Attica unhappy with that call. And that goes against Harding. That is his third foul. Harding in foul trouble, and that could prove costly for Coach Crowley. Left him in with 2, got his third. He'll have 3 at least entering the second half, and it looks like he'll have a substitute after this free throw. Lovett looking to complete the three-point play, and he does. Back down to an 8-point ball game. Batavia needs stops here down the stretch. Attica trying to handle the pressure, unable to as Batavia comes away with it. McFarland's now in the open floor. Lamparelli, and that's a blocking foul called on Lamparelli. Looked like the two officials were debating on who was going to call it. But the official underneath took the call and called a blocking foul on Lamparelli, and big free throws here for McFarland's looking to cut it to 6. As you can see with this Attica team, they are well coached. Coach Crowley does a great job. Lost a lot from the last couple of seasons, but he's done a nice job coaching these last couple groups up. So a 6-point game, Batavia with a chance to salvage what has been a poor first half performance. But Attica red hot from the outside, looking to perhaps get another open look. But Lamparelli throws it right to Mountain, who had George fronted there. Batavia pushes it up the floor, Seiverling with it now, approaching the 1-minute mark. And down by 11 at one point, Batavia all of a sudden with a chance to cut into the lead, but Lovett misses the jumper from the free throw line. Coach Brasky pleading with his players to apply pressure on the Attica ball handlers. Wheeler, no good. But he chases it down as he has all game, and Lovett is called for the foul. Noah Wheeler has been relentless on the offensive and defensive boards. So a 6-point game here, but Wheeler with big free throws looking to increase it back to 8. This is the first. Sub coming on for Attica, it's Bukowski. Attica keeping especially their big men fresh. Bukowski and Strong have come in and out a number of times, and obviously Harding with those 3 fouls is on the bench. Wheeler 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Lead is back to 7. 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Batavia with it. Big possession for the Blue Devils. Trailed by as many as 11. Seiverling in the corner. McFarland's with it now. Over to Christie. Christie back to McFarland's. McFarland's over to Christie. Thought about the 3 and he traveled. Seen that about 3 or 4 times from Batavia. And now Attica with a big possession as Batavia had it down to 6, but now Attica with a chance to bring it back to 9 to conclude the first half. Been a good first half for Attica. Mountain knocks that one away, but it's going to stay with Attica. Lamparelli. Nice job breaking the press on the dribble. Typically not advised, but dribbled right through the Batavia defense. 8 seconds to go. Lamparelli with it. He's going to have to heave up a deep 3 here. But no, puts it on the ground to Wheeler. Out to Bukowski for 3. No good. So we head to halftime. 7-point Attica lead. Batavia looking for answers as they head to the locker room. We'll be right back after a short break here at Genesee Community College. Alex Brasky with you here at the Batavia Lions Club Pete Arras Memorial Boys Basketball Tournament. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Genesee Community College, Attica. A dominant first-half performance. They lead by 7 over Batavia at the break. My name is Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News. It's been an exciting and fun afternoon and night. 16 minutes of game time away from coming to a close as the Blue Devils will play it out to see who will take on Leroy in the large school final on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Small school final is set. Oakfield, Alabama, and Notre Dame will square off on Thursday at 7 p.m. But the second team involved in the large school final yet to be determined. But Attica, a leg up in that race as Batavia, a takeaway here to begin the second half. Inside look. Mikey McKenzie misses the layup. So 7:45 remaining in the third, 15 seconds in here, as McKenzie misses the free throw. Batavia is so cold they can't even make a free throw. It's been a tough go for Batavia. They've had plenty of open looks, just haven't been able to knock them down. McKenzie, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It's now a 6-point game. Here comes Attica now looking for a response. They've been able to respond all game long, but Batavia ramping up the pressure now. 2 straight turnovers by the Blue Devils. McFarland's running, gunning, and laying it in. Batavia now within 4. A good start to this second half for Batavia as Attica looks to solve this Blue Devils pressure. Lamparelli now with it in the front court. Nice job by Attica there as they reset. Solid job working the ball back and forth and getting it over midcourt before the 10-second time limit. Strong in the short corner, pump faked and shut down by nice defense from Tanner Mountain, but a nice pass inside from Wheeler. And a finish from Strong. Big bucket for Tyler Strong, but it was made possible by an even more beautiful pass from Noah Wheeler. He's had himself a nice game, doing all the little things, passing, rebounding, and he even found his way into the scoring column for Attica, his Noah Wheeler. Strong can't convert the three-point play. Mountain able to chase it down. He's played the entire game for Batavia. He's played a good game thus far. Carter McFarland's also a strong player for Batavia in this game. Mountain that time threw it to no one in particular, but Cam McClintock able to chase it down. And Javante Merle throws it away. Here comes Lamparelli laying it in. Turnover converted into points by Attica. And just like that, it's an 8-point lead for Attica. Batavia with a strong start to this half, but boy, did that dissipate quickly. There's 6:22 remaining in this third quarter. Attica back in control. High post to McFarland's. Right back out to McClintock. Back to McFarland's. Swings it over to McKenzie for 3, and it's good. Big three-pointer from Mikey McKenzie. 4 points in his first action of the night. Missed the entire first half. Unknown reasons. As McFarland's a blocking foul, kind of threw his body in the way of Lamparelli. Good call by the official there. This officiating crew has done a very nice job in this game. Been very consistent. They've worked together. So 5:46 remaining in the third now as DeFore will inbound, and George has it underneath, and nothing Batavia can do there as he's just too tall. Back to a 7-point Attica lead. Batavia trying to chip away, but Attica responding at every turn. McClintock throws it away. Lamparelli on the run. Easy layup for Simon Lamparelli. Attica's largest lead of the second half. It's now 9 points. McFarland's at the high post. Nice hesitation and a nice take to the basket. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. Batavia's had some opportunities to finish at the rim and turn these lay-ins into 3-point plays. They just haven't been able to do so in the second half. Timeout called by Coach Crowley with 5:13 remaining in the third. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with, of course, Casella Waste. Casella, your #1 service provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Also, Yassis, trucking and construction, excavating and paving. Call 585-548-5014. At Yassis Trucking and Construction, we are insured and bonded and have proven to be a resource for architects, homeowners, and other customers throughout the area. Also, Empire Tractor, we're here to help you grow. Proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, the world's fastest mower, and they're now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. And lastly, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Over 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, homemade desserts, specials available on their Facebook page, open every day except Tuesdays at Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Follins converts on the free throw. Follins has been Batavia's best player tonight. Coach Brasky has made the adjustment as McFarland's was handling the ball on the perimeter in the first half, but he's now been moved to the high post, and that's allowed him to free up for some opportunities, and you saw it there, able to get his way to the rim and convert on a couple of free throws. So nice adjustment made by Batavia. Give themselves a chance. Attica inside to Strong, but McFarland's from behind with the rejection. Shades of LeBron James there, the chase down block, as it looked like Strong had an easy layup. So that keeps it at a 7-point game. Could be a big play in this game. Inside to George. That's only if Batavia is able to get the stop here. Lamparelli with 15 on the shot clock. DeFore back to Lamparelli. Inside 5 minutes to go here in the third. DeFore looking for George inside, and he finds him, but he can't get the finish. Another opportunity. Good defense inside from Mountain and company, but they're unable to get the rebound. Coach Brasky yells for his team to box out. So 4:40 to go here. Batavia looking to get this stop, but George, another inside look, and too many opportunities as George converts. It's now back to a 9-point game. Attica playing the game of its season here tonight, and Batavia probably playing one of its worst games of the year. Clinic up top to the high post of McFarland's. Inside. Can't get the finish this time. Been a lid on the rim all game for Batavia. Been a day late and a dollar short. 4 minutes to play here in the third as Attica looks to maintain and even add to its lead. But no, that's a travel on George. Coach Crowley didn't like that call, but I believe he was shielded. I think that's a good call. These officials really haven't missed anything here tonight. Clinic over to McKenzie, into the corner for Mountain. Back to McKenzie for 3. No good. DeFore on the rebound. Attica's done a great job on the boards tonight. Been a big reason why they've been able to maintain this lead. Not many second opportunities for Batavia here. McFarland's knocks that one away. McKenzie now steps up with some good D. Again, McFarland's with active hands. But Attica able to maintain possession. Strong with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lamparelli down the lane, puts it up, no good, charge. Tanner Mountain in there to take the charge. Good defensive possession there by Batavia, created by the active hands from McFarland's. What Batavia needs is a few more of Excuse me, as we have a sub coming on. Harding checking back into the game with those 3 fouls. So he sat for quite some time, and now Harding checking back in. But what Batavia needs is a few more players to kind of take on McFarland's energy in this game. He's been Energizer Bunny on both sides of the floor, and Batavia needs more intensity and energy out of the rest of their roster. McFarland's back to Lovett. Lovett puts it on the floor inside, forced it, and it's tipped away into the hands of Lamparelli. Harding with it now on the floor. Pulls up, no good. Good defense there from McClinnick. Looked to take the charge, forced Harding to pull up on the jumper. McClinnick out to Lovett, back to McClinnick. Trying to break things down. Give Batavia a good look here. McClinnick over to McFarland's. Thought about the 3, but put it on the floor. Now Lovett inside to Mountain in the short corner, and he knocks it down. 2:26 remaining in the third. Batavia looking to go on a run here. Attica looking to hold serve as they have all night long. Lamparelli ahead to Strong. Back to Lamparelli. Beautiful give and go for the bucket. Every time Batavia seems to stick its nose into this ball game, Attica responds with a big answer. Lovett for 3. No good. And that one rolls out of bounds. A 9-point game inside 2 minutes to play here in the third. McKenzie chases it down, tried to save it. Bukowski comes up with it. Wheeler with it now. Pull up, and it's good. Wheeler continues his strong performance. It's back to an 11-point game. Attica remains in control here. McFarland's high post. Lovett tries the 3 again. No good. Harding with the rebound. That one tipped away. Lovett comes up with it. McFarland's into the corner for McClinnick. McClinnick back out to McFarland's. Lovett on the wing. Mountain in the short corner. McFarland's with it now. Back to Lovett. Thought about the 3, thought better of it. And now the floater. Lovett. 9-point game. About 40 seconds to go here in the third. Harding. And McClinnick comes up with it. And has it taken away. Lamparelli saves it, but it goes out of bounds. Apologies as I reset the clock here. 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Short corner for Mountain. Mountain puts it on the deck, has it knocked away, but he's fouled. First free throw good from Mountain. Cuts it to an 8-point game with 13 seconds remaining here in the third. Two for Tanner Mountain. Down to a 7-point game. Time winding down. 8 seconds remaining. Our clock is a little bit off. My apologies. Bukowski with it. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And Attica's not going to get a shot off. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. We head to the fourth. It's a 7-point game. Attica's been in control for much of it as the Blue Devils look to salt this one away here. And we'll be back after this short break. All right, here we go, getting set for the final quarter of play. Attica, fine performance here tonight on the big stage here at the Batavia Lions Club Pete Arras Memorial Tournament. But Batavia looking to make the comeback as they start with possession here to begin the final 8 minutes. McClintock will begin Batavia's possession. McKenzie over to Seiverling. Now McClintock inside to Mountain. Mountain to McClintock. Seiverling, the floater, rattles out. He just can't get anything to fall. You feel bad for him. It's a good look there, a nice looking jumper on the mark and just couldn't get it to fall. A look inside here for Bukowski and a foul underneath on Mountain. Inbound to Lamparelli, inside look to Harding, and a foul call. So McFollins picks up his third foul. Is Attica another possession. Harding for three, that one rattles out. McKenzie on the rebound. Clinic pushes it ahead to Seiverling. Mountain in the corner. Mountain on the drive, no good. Fighting for the rebound is McKenzie, but he can't grab it. Harding comes up with it. Harding, inside look. There's Barrett. Back to a 9-point game. Alex Barrett finishes inside. Attica doing everything right here tonight. Pulled down from the outside, so they've gone inside, and it's worked. Seiverling throws it away. Here comes Lamparelli on the break. Lamparelli on the finish. Back to an 11-point lead, and a timeout called by Batavia. Attica can feel it now. Time winding down, 6.5 minutes to go. As we take another quick break. My apologies as I had to run out to the bathroom here. One-man show. It gets a little tough when it comes to bathroom breaks. But you didn't miss anything here. So we reset our clock here. 6:08 remaining as Batavia out of the timeout comes up empty. That's a kick ball. It's going to stay with the Batavia Blue Devils, I should say. So it's an 11-point game. Seiverling will inbound. Mountain with it in the corner. Now McFarland's to McClintock. Seiverling back to McClintock, over to McKenzie. Inside to McFarland's, driving and hanging and fouled. .54 remaining here.
15 foul, 2 shots for Carter McFarland.
And here comes McFarland's. Big free throws. Batavia needs them. He makes the first. McFarland's at the free throw line. Makes both. He's been good tonight, has McFarland's. Really the lone bright spot offensively. Harding. Skips it over to Lamparelli. Lamparelli off the dribble. Corner for Harding, excuse me. McFarland's on the rebound and he's fouled. That's the 16th foul on Attica. Batavia almost threw it away again. McKenzie chases it down. Now Seiverling has it. Now it's McFarland's down the lane. Tried to scoop it up and under. Can't draw the foul this time. And now Harding traveled. So Batavia gets bailed out after another empty possession. Looked like Batavia just threw that ball out of bounds, but they may be bailed out by one of the first poor calls here tonight. Looked like Seiverling just threw that out. Didn't look like it went off the Attica player, but nonetheless, it will stay with Batavia here. Clinic all the way over to McFarland's. Now McKenzie has it. And he's contacted from behind. He'll head to the line here. Batavia's now in the bonus with 5:06 remaining in the game. That could be a saving grace for Batavia if they're somehow able to come back in this game. They have not been able to muster any sort of offense. Getting to the free throw line might be their best opportunity. But not if you're going to miss them. And a timeout called by Attica. Take a quick break here at GCC.
Here's the free throw from McKenzie out of the timeout, and he misses both. So things have just gone from bad to worse here for Batavia tonight. It'd be a miracle if they're able to pull this one off. 9-point deficit for Batavia. Attica has just played a phenomenal ball game. Bukowski inside, couldn't get the finish, and George continuing to hustle, he knocks it out of bounds. Been very, very impressed with Attica's bunch, or Coach Crowley's bunch, excuse me. As Attica really has put on a show here. They played hard on defense, attacked the offensive and defensive boards, and also played a strong offensive game. McClintock out to McFollins. Seiverling thought about the three, instead got it to Mountain. McKenzie inside, out to McClintock, 10 seconds on the shot clock. McClintock inside, kicks it to Seiverling for three, and it's good! Sawyer Seiverling finally finds the range, and could be just in the nick of time as time's running out on Batavia. 6-point game as Batavia looks to ramp up the pressure here. And McKenzie takes it away. Here comes Batavia now. McKenzie with the lay-in. And Batavia has cut this one down to 4. 3:50 remaining. Harding, looked like he traveled there, no call. And George now attacking the basket, and a big lay-in from Luke George. Nice move to get all the way to the rim and finish. And it's now back to a 6-point game. 3:30 to go. Seiverling in the corner. No good, illegal screen on McKenzie. Tried to get the seal and a little bit too strong with it. Seiverling off the mark regardless. So 3:28 remaining now. Batavia has come up with these surges a few times and cut Attica's lead down, but Attica's responded at every turn. We'll see if they can do so here. Harding ahead to George, back to Lamparelli. Lamparelli to Harding. Harding looking for Lamparelli. He'll reset Attica's offense. This is where Attica likes to live, in the half court. Strong in the lane. George, nice rebound. And the putback. Luke George. Boy, has he come on strong right when Attica needed it. Back to an 8-point game just like that. McFollins with it on the wing. Over to Seiverling. Corner from Mountain. Mountain, no good. McFollins on the chase. Fading away and good. And a timeout called now by Batavia. It's now a 6-point game with 2:39 remaining. So one last time, we'll tell you about our sponsors, beginning with our scoreboard sponsor, Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella, your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. That's Casella, 308-0662 today for a quote. Yasis Trucking and Construction, Excavating and Paving. Yasis, when you need a paving or excavation, I can't get that word right tonight, service contract in the Byron, Batavia area. There's only one company that goes above and beyond to fulfill all your excavation, septic, paving, and snow removal needs. That's Yasis. Also, Empire Tractor, we're here to help you grow, servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles, and the Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers. Also, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, homemade desserts. Check out their Facebook page for specials. Here we go, the final 2:39 of play. Batavia with a full court press. 6-point lead for Attica. Harding has it. Guarded closely by McKenzie, and Attica breaks the press. Strong with it in the front court now. But it's taken away by McFollins. Charge as Lamparelli was waiting for it. And a huge defensive play to give it back to Attica. Attica has made all the winning plays here tonight. 3-point game. Here's Lamparelli, gets it away to Strong. Strong falling out of bounds, able to save it to Lamparelli, but a timeout called by Attica. 2:10 to play. It's a 6-point Blue Devils lead. We take a break here at GCC. All right, the final 2:10 here between Batavia and Attica. It's been all Attica here tonight, but Batavia has hung on for dear life, and now they're within 6, within striking distance, but they need a run here soon. Here's Lamparelli to inbound. Here's Harding with it, gets it back to Lamparelli, guarded closely by McClintock. Now it's to 4, goes it back to Harding. Harding guarded closely now by McKenzie. Harding gets it back and he throws it away into the backcourt, and that's going to be a turnover, a big turnover from Attica. So Batavia looking to convert on the opportunity here with 1:54 remaining. They trail by 6. Big possession for Batavia here. McKenzie with it. Out to Seiverling. It's back to McFollins, back to Seiverling. Puts it on the floor, fading away. No good. Rebound to Mountain. McKenzie. McClintock now. As Batavia resets. 30 on the shot clock. McClintock to the rim. Feeds it inside to Mountain. Up and in. Count it and 1. Tanner Mountain, the hoop and the harm. It's a 4-point game with a chance to make it 3 with 1:33 remaining here in the 4th. Big free throw here from Mountain, looking to make it a 1-possession game, and he converts. 3-point ball game. Batavia keeps the pressure on. Here's Lamparelli with it, ahead to Strong. Attica's done a nice job against Batavia's pressure, and they do once again. Back to DeFore. Trapped, and it's taken away. Batavia with it now. But they almost throw it out of bounds. Saved. McFollins with it at midcourt, and a foul. And McFollins will shoot 1 and 1 as Attica commits its 8th foul. Batavia in the bonus, trailing by 3 with 1:09 remaining. And my apologies. Is it 2 shots? No, 1 and 1. 1 and 1 coming up for McFollins. Big free throws here for the junior. Makes it first. McFollins 2 for 2. Timeout called by Batavia. It's a 1-point ball game. 1:09 to play. Full timeout. What you'll see here, Batavia likely to keep that full court pressure on, as when Attica's been allowed to set up their half-court offense, Batavia really hasn't had an answer. But in the same vein, Attica, while at times has done a good job against the Batavia pressure, Batavia has come up with some key turnovers that have led to buckets, and I believe that's what they'll look for here, trailing by 1 with 1:09 to play. Next foul on Attica will give Batavia 2 shots, while Batavia's next foul will give Attica 1 and 1. Both teams in the bonus. Batavia 1 foul away from the double bonus. Been a phenomenal game here at Genesee Community College, an exciting nightcap here between two talented teams, two hard-working teams, two well-coached teams. You can expect nothing less from the Pete Arras Memorial Boys Basketball Tournament. The winner here will face Leroy in the large school title game. Batavia looking for the comeback victory. Attica looking to finish the job. So here we go. The Casella Way scoreboard reads 49-48. Attica in the lead. Batavia puts that full court pressure on with 1:09 remaining. It's Seiverling and McClintock guarding Harding and Lamparelli in the backcourt. Lamparelli with a nice cut to come free, and he's able to dribble it into the front court. George with it inside, shuffles his feet, no call, able to get that power dribble perhaps to avoid the travel. Wheeler with it now, guarded by McClintock. Harding with it on the wing, out to Lamparelli, and a timeout called by Coach Crowley and Attica. So this is where Attica wants it. They are in the front court. They've broken the press. A very good timeout there from Coach Crowley with 20 seconds. He gets to draw something up here, get the ball into the hands of either Lamparelli or Harding, most likely. They've been the two most effective players on the offensive end for Attica, or perhaps lob inside to George. That's been equally effective as well. So few options for Attica, while Batavia, they desperately need a stop here, but if they don't get it, the game is not over. Plenty of time remaining. And a two-point basket would only put Attica ahead by one possession, while obviously a three-pointer would give them a two-possession lead. But as I said before, with a bonus situation the way it is and plenty of time remaining, Batavia could really slow this game down to a crawl. And we've seen some free throw struggles from each team involved in this tournament here this afternoon and tonight. So you really never know what's going to happen down the stretch. And that's why sports are so much fun. So here we go, 54 seconds remaining, 1-point ball game. Attica with a critical possession here. 20 seconds remain on the shot clock. DeFore set to inbound. Batavia will allow the inbound. And here's Lamparelli with it now. DeFore. Wheeler waiting in the corner. But they get it back up to Lamparelli. Harding now with room. Three, no good. Rebound, knocked around, and McFollins comes up with it. 36 seconds remaining. Here comes Batavia. McFollins navigating the Attica defense. Scoop shot, no good, knocked away by George, and Wheeler comes up with it. Here comes Attica now. McFollins on pursuit, and he fouls from behind. Maybe a little bit of a force there from McFollins, but then again, he has been their best player, and you want it in his hands in that situation. But tough situation now for Batavia as McFollins has fouled out. That's his fifth foul. So 1-1 now, coming up for Noah Wheeler. Critical free throws here from Wheeler. Attica leads by 1. 25 seconds remain. And he misses the first. But Attica gets the rebound. Lamparelli with it now, and Batavia needs the foul. Seiverling fouls Harding, a critical offensive rebound for Attica, and Harding could go a long way to winning this game with a couple of free throws, as it's now down to 18 seconds remaining. Harding banks that one in as it rattles around. 2-point lead now for Attica. Harding misses the second. George was there for the tip, but Batavia comes up with it. Here's Lovett, and a timeout is called by Batavia with 14 seconds remaining. I know a lot of times at the end of the game here, you like to set up your offense in the half court, but you might think Batavia's best chance there was kind of going in that transition possession is once Attica's able to set up their defense, that size is incredibly difficult to navigate for the Blue Devils. I think what you may see here from Batavia is a play drawn up for Seiverling for a 3. As I said before, Attica with a distinct size advantage. I think it's difficult to imagine Batavia getting the game-tying bucket from somewhere inside 15 feet. When you're that far out, you might as well go for the 3. Seiverling, although he's been cold for the most part, he has knocked a couple down. I think he knocked down his last 3-pointer. So I think maybe what you'll see here is a 3-point opportunity for Seiverling with a secondary option maybe from Mountain in the short corner. All right, 14 seconds remaining, 2-point game. Attica looking to seal the deal. Batavia looking to avoid the upset. Not very often Batavia loses in this tournament, but Attica 14 seconds away from handing Batavia a stiff L. McClinnick to McKenzie. Back to McClinnick. Look for Seiverling in the corner. Couldn't find him. McClinnick now to Lovett. Beyond the arc, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound to Seiverling, 2 seconds to go, inside, no good, no foul, and that's gonna do it. Attica takes home the win by the 2-point margin. A lot of contact underneath, but no call, and Attica's gonna take home the victory. A well-deserved victory for Attica. Here in this one, they were the better team here tonight. And as a result, they take home the win. So thank you for joining us here at Genesee Community College, the Batavia Lions Club Pete Arras Memorial Boys Basketball Tournament. Please join us again on Thursday. It will be Leroy taking on Attica in the large school final, Notre Dame and Oakfield, Alabama in the small school final. Once again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.